The traditional type of Angku Kueh, which is made less sweet. Start by chopping up 55 grams of Gula Melaka or palm sugar. Heat up the pan. Add in 2 tablespoons of water, followed by the Gula Melaka and 25 grams of sugar. Keep stirring until all the sugar has melted. Add in 200 grams of freshly grated coconut, which has been added with a quarter teaspoon of salt. Keep stirring to make sure the coconut is coated with the melted palm sugar. This is the leftover grated coconut that has been used to coat the onde-onde in the previous video. When the grated coconut has been perfectly coated, make a mixture from 1 tablespoon of cornstarch with 1 tablespoon of water. Stir well, then mix them in. Continue stirring for a while until you get this texture, a little firm to be rolled into a ball, yet not overcooked until it's charred. For the skin, start off with 250 grams of glutinous rice flour, mix with 175 grams of water. Mix until eventually you use your hand to form a dough. If it's too crumbly, then just add more water, a little at a time. Then set it aside. Next, sieve in 75 grams of wheat starch and 25 grams of glutinous rice flour. Add in 50 grams of sugar. This is the pure blue pea butterfly extract powder that I'm using. You will need 10 grams of the extract powder. Boil 220 grams of water. Once water starts to boil, add in the blue pea extract powder. Use a whisk to stir to dissolve the extract powder. While still boiling, pour into the flour mixture. You may use a single loop Danish whisk to mix in as it's very hot. Add in the previous glutinous rice flour dough. Mix well, but eventually you will still need to use your hand. Add in about 60 grams of cooking oil, a little at a time, until you get a dough that does not stick to your hand. This is the small Angku wooden mold that I'm using. Dust the wooden mold with rice flour, then whack off the excess flour. The skin is 25 grams. Flatten it with a little rice flour so that it is more pliable. The filling is just 9 grams. Wrap it up and roll it into a ball. Place and flatten it gently into the cavity of the mold. It's very easy to get it out of the mold. A light tap on the table would be good enough. Prepare the steamer until the water is boiling. Using medium fire, steam the blue tortoise cake for 8 minutes. Once it's done, remove from the steamer and apply a layer of oil on the surface. Now let's look on the inside. Less sweet and filled up nicely. Try it out yourself. This recipe used 31 pieces of blue tortoise cake. Head on to our website to get your extract powder, Gula Melaka, and wooden mold. Thank you for shopping with Niclaw Gourmet.